What's up, guys? Welcome into a Monday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me on Twitter. This podcast always being brought to you by BetMGM. $1,000, the first bet offer for new users at BetMGM.com when you go there and use the promo code JUICE at BetMGM.com. $1,000 first bet offer for new users. So yesterday was a frustration day. Once again, I talked about home teams in conference play in February. Nebraska beats Penn State, kind of surprising there. Penn State, that number steamed up to 5. Nebraska wins the game outright, but the total was 136 that we played, and it landed at 135. Kind of funny. Ken Pom had it at 134. Books had it at 136. Game falls 135. Frustration with that, because Temple hung around, and then Houston hit 10 straight shots halfway into the second half and ran away with that one and covered the 11.5 point line. That number actually closed at 10.5. So a little CLV, which is closing line value. We call that the CLV Society. When you have good closing line value, but you lose the bet. Stinks, but everyone tells you that, hey, keep on hammering that CLV. Okay, I got CLV on both those games, and I wound up 0-2, so down 2.2 units, and we go to a Monday. Just so you guys know, Monday is the start of the week. We go Monday to Sunday for accounting and tracking purposes. So that was last week, first week. We turn the page. We go to a Monday, just FYI. Reminder, I'm going to Arizona for the Super Bowl. The week might be a little wonky as to when I tape and where I tape. And sometimes I may tape before I even know the outcome of the previous day's bets. Just heads up with that. But I got some picks for you. DraftKings is where I'm betting these plays because BetMGM doesn't offer a couple of the plays that I am going to go ahead and use today, or at least they're not up yet at the time of taping. I'm heading to Arizona. I will use BetMGM. I'll use DraftKings. I'll use FanDuel. I'll use Betfred. I'll use all my Arizona books coming up for the Super Bowl. I cannot wait. Should be a lot of fun to get right when I get across the state lines to start loading my apps and firing away for Arizona. First time ever a legal sports betting state will host the Super Bowl. It's going to be tons of fun. Can't wait to see how it's going to be different. But 0-2 day, frustration for sure, but hockey is back. I've been betting a ton of hockey this season. I got 3 hockey bets for us here. I got 3 units in play for the day, all in the NHL. Excited to get these to you guys fired up. One thing you need to know about hockey, there is a Twitter account by a man at PSU, that's Penn State University, Otto, O-T-T-O, not automatic, Otto, O-T-T-O. The guy does yeoman's work. Spreadsheet is insane for first periods, second periods, third periods, and betting trends. It's a must follow if you bet hockey. The guy's incredible. The guy's absolutely fundamentally incredible. Could not recommend him more in terms of studying. And if you guys do like studying and you like doing this type of research, well, you guys can get involved with Premium from BettingPros. Subscribe to the BettingPros YouTube channel and comment below on this video, because when you do, you could win a free upgrade to BettingPros Premium. Whether you're looking for access to exclusive picks, top-rated player props, or custom analysis of your performances betting, BettingPros Premium has the tools to help you cash more bets. Plain and simple. Don't want to wait for the giveaway? Sign up today at bettingpros.com/upgrade and start betting smarter, not harder. All right, so let's get into the games today, starting with gift. If you guys listened to my other podcast or you listened to the Bostonian versus the book, you guys know what a gift is. Goal in the first 10 minutes. That's on the clock. So 9:59, a goal must be scored before we get to 10 minutes on the clock. 9:59 to cash. Gets to 10, bet doesn't cash. Okay? Goal in the first 10 minutes. If you go to PSU Auto's account on Twitter, you will see the spreadsheet where he lays out everything, and you will see a glorious, gorgeous Vancouver Canucks screaming #1 team in the NHL cashing for gifts. I'm talking 73.4% of the time. Vancouver sees a goal in the first 10 minutes on them or by them. Okay, either or, both cash. 80% going into the break. 8 of 10 games, Vancouver saw a goal in the first 10 minutes. Now, this number is like, wow, wow, right? Is screaming loud, loud, loud. Well, you might go, well, you take 2 to tango, Matt. Devils aren't bad, okay? Devils aren't horrible in this. They were 6-4 going into the break, and the Devils this season while I would prefer them to be where Vancouver is, 54% of the time, 26 times in 48 games, there was a goal scored in the first 10 minutes of a game involving the New Jersey Devils. Not bad. Now, that's minus 175. That's really expensive. So how do we counteract that? Well, DraftKings lets you parlay this. You can parlay goal in the first 10 minutes. The Ducks against the Stars. The Stars, 35 times of the 51 games played, 68.6% of the time, Dallas Stars saw a goal in the first 10 minutes of the first period. Bam. 8 of 10 also going into the break. Now, if you don't like this, Anaheim is the number 2 team in the NHL for over 1.5 goals in the first period. 71.4% of the time. It's interesting. Dallas's number is not nearly as high. Dallas is only 52.9% of the time. So Dallas scores 1 goal a lot, 1-0. But it comes fast. It comes really early. When they score quickly. So I like the gift more than I like the over 1.5 goals. Anaheim's gift is not as good, but 7 of 10 games going into the break, 70%, they had the gift. Now, right now, overall in the year, Anaheim is 30 times of 49. That's 61%. Still very good. Still profitable, right? Still over the juice. Still very profitable to go ahead and bet this, but we're going to parlay it. Plus 155 for a half a unit. Gift Vancouver, New Jersey. Gift Anaheim and Dallas for a half a unit. We're going to jump in with that. I love this. I think this is going to be a really fun time to bet this. If you guys haven't done this, baseball has this with Yerfie Nerfies run in the first inning. This is hockey's equivalent. Gift parlays. I like doing them for a half a unit. You guys can bet them full unit if you want. I'm just telling you what I'm betting for myself. You don't have to bet what I'm betting. This is what I'm betting. Now, speaking of Dallas, at home against the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim doesn't score. The total is 6. I lean towards the over. I love betting over 6 because of the push potential. So I lean towards the over in this game. But the problem is that Jake Oettinger is in net, and Jake Oettinger is very good. He's also very good at home. Dallas is very good at home. Dallas is 13-5-6 at home, and Dallas also doesn't give up many goals at home. They've already shut out the Ducks one time this year, 5-0 at home. They lost 2-0 actually on the road at Anaheim. But when they played them at home, Oettinger shut them out. So I'm a little concerned that we're not going to get there because it's going to be like a 4-1 final. And then I'm going to kick myself because I'm like, man, we didn't get there. It was 5-0 last time. Could very well be 5-0 again. So instead of trying to force this, this is where betting on the puck line comes in, which is laying 1.5 goals on Dallas. Now, on the year, Dallas is very good. At home, Dallas isn't very good. On the year, Dallas is 28-23, up 9 units to the puck line. But that's everything. At home, Dallas is okay. They're 12-12. So it's down the juice. But yeah, well, actually, they're 12-12. Actually, it's actually up 5 units. Sorry. It's pretty profitable, actually. 5 minutes, 12. Because sometimes they're dogs at home. That's what that means. They're catching. So they're catching plus money. So that's why they're up 5 units, being 12-12. They're not catching this time. They're laying minus 145 on the puck line. So it's like, do you want to lay minus 120 and bet the over, knowing that Anaheim doesn't score, and that John Gibson on the road has a 4.14 goals against average, and he's been giving up goals a lot, and he's going up against a team in Dallas who's really good at home? Do I want to be sweating the over, going, man, just get an open net goal? It's 4-1. I need one more goal, versus just laying the puck line. It's expensive, though. It's minus 145. So do I want to lay the 1.45 units down to come back? I think I'm going to. Anaheim on the road is 9-1 to the over on the road, okay? Over the last 10 games, 9-1 to the over, 5-0 to the over their last 5 games going into the break. I'm just concerned about who they're playing on the other side. I'm concerned about Oettinger being in net, and if he gives up 1 goal or none, we're dead. The over's dead. It's why it's 6 and not 6.5. So I think the books are saying, hey, you know what? We don't think Anaheim scores, so let's just go ahead and lay the juice here. Let's take the Ducks on the let's take the Stars against the Ducks on the puck line at minus 145. Lay the 1.45 units down. So that takes us to have 2 units in play. Okay, so now we got 2 units in play. One more come at you here. And let's talk about the Canucks and the Devils. Talked about the Canucks when it comes to where they are in goals in the first 10 minutes. Goals, number one team to the over in the first period for over 1.5 goals. And on the road, they are a wagon. The Vancouver Canucks are 19-5-1 to the over on the road. I mean, that is a stupid number. That's the best number in the NHL by a ways. Over 6.5 at -110. You just bet it because it's, even if it doesn't cash, okay? Coming out of the All-Star break, that's the one kind of wonky thing that's going to happen here with this. We don't necessarily fully understand what these teams will look like because 10 days off is 10 days off, but 19-5 is 19-5-1 is 19-5-1. It's just an unbelievable number to the over. And they're taking on the Devils, while the Devils are an under team at home, 13-11-1 to the under. Over the last 5 games, the Devils are 3-2 to the over. And that Vanacek is in net most likely. And that's why I think it's 6.5. And we're not paying more juice on this because the books aren't entirely confident. It could be a 4-2 final. That's possible. But the puck line for the Devils at home is atrocious. They're 9-16 at home on the puck line. So I think we might get a 3-3 game. And that's what we want. 3-3, 4-3 final, and we're good. 5-3 final, and we're good, and we're going over. So that's the hope here, is that we see fresh legs, a lot of offense. Vancouver's already given away their best player in Horvath. They traded him away. So, they're already raising, they fired Boudreau, they fired their coach, and installed Rick Tocchet. So we know this team is raising, the white flag here. But let's get some goals out of them out of the All-Star break, maybe some jump out of them. And let's see the Devils also against Vancouver playing poor defensively. Over 6.5 goals at -110. All right, so 3 units in play, all in the NHL for us here on a Monday, first day of the week. Let's get off to a good start here. Let's forget about yesterday. Let's have our first really good day. Haven't had a winning day yet here for the Daily Juice since I've come back. Small, flat day, won the first day, and then down yesterday. It should have been 1-1. I should basically be 3-3. It's kind of frustrating. I'm 2-4, but should be 3-3. We're going gift Vancouver Devils, gift Anaheim Dallas at +155 for a half a unit. We're taking the Stars on the puck line at -145, and we're taking the over 6.5 for Vancouver and New Jersey at -110. 3 units in play on a Monday. Get in the Discord channel, be a part of that. There is a link underneath me on the YouTube channel, and there's also bettingpros.com/chat for a direct link to come on in. Let's communicate. I'll talk to you guys in Arizona, take some pictures, show you Radio Row, give you some feels of what's going to happen down for the Arizona time for the Chiefs and the Eagles as we ramp up. Monday's kind of quiet. Tuesdays were the first day I'll be doing the show, my other show live from down there. And then we have the whole week. So some cool stuff, weird, interesting news and notes and props and trends. I'll pass it along to you guys in the Discord channel. That link is underneath me here on the YouTube channel. My name is Matt Perrault. Let's have a week. Every single morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.